afternoon to all of you once again.
Good afternoon, madam.
भारतीय स्वातंत्र्याचे अमृत महोत्सवी वर्ष तसेच वसंतराव नाईक मराठवाडा कृषी विद्यापीठ परभणीच्या सुवर्ण जयंती महोत्सवाचे औचित्य साधून वसंतराव नाईक मराठवाडा कृषी विद्यापीठ परभणी अंतर्गत कृषी विज्ञान केंद्र बदनापूर तर्फे 10 दिवसीय प्रशिक्षण कार्यक्रमाचं आयोजन करण्यात आलेलं आहे. त्याचा आज द्वितीय दिवस सुरू आहे. मित्रांनो, ॲडव्हान्सेस इन ऑर्गॅनिक फार्मिंग प्रोडक्शन टेक्नॉलॉजी फॉर यूथ इन एग्रीकल्चर, सेंद्रिय शेती उत्पादनातील तरुण युवकांसाठी असणाऱ्या संधी आणि त्यासाठी आवश्यक असणारं आधुनिक तंत्रज्ञान प्रशिक्षण कार्यक्रमाचं आयोजन कृषी विज्ञान केंद्र बदनापूर यांच्यातर्फे करण्यात आलेलं आहे. सर्व प्रशिक्षणार्थींना एक विनंती, कृपया स्वतःचा माईक म्यूट ठेवा. तुम्हाला काही शंका असतील तर तुम्ही विचारू शकतात. आतापर्यंत तर नाही विचारलं, पण जर असतील तर तुम्ही चॅट बॉक्स या पर्यायाचा वापर करू शकता किंवा रेस हँड या पर्यायाचा देखील वापर करू शकता. आजच्या द्वितीय सत्रामधला जे मार्गदर्शन आपल्याला करण्यासाठी लाभलेले आहे एक्सपर्ट डॉक्टर एल देवऋषी शर्मा सर, असिस्टंट प्रोफेसर सॉइल सायन्स, मल्टी टेक्नॉलॉजी टेस्टिंग सेंटर अँड वोकेशनल ट्रेनिंग सेंटर अँड कॉलेज ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर तेंजावल, सेंट्रल एग्रीकल्चर युनिव्हर्सिटी इम्फाळ, मिझोराम येथून सर आपल्यासोबत संवाद साधणार आहेत. आणि सर आज आपल्याला मार्गदर्शन करणार आहेत रोल ऑफ ऑर्गॅनिक अमेंडमेंट इन इम्प्रूव्हिंग सॉइल हेल्थ. सो सर्वांना रिक्वेस्ट आहे की कृपया स्वतःचे व्हिडिओ बंद ठेवा, कारण आपला हा जो कार्यक्रम आहे तो युट्यूबवर देखील लाईव्ह प्रसारित करण्यात येणार आहे. त्यामुळे तुम्ही तुमचे व्हिडिओ बंद ठेवायचे, स्वतःला म्यूट करायचे. तुम्हाला काहीही शंका असतील किंवा तुम्हाला काही प्रश्न विचारायचे असतील, इफ यू हॅव एनी क्वेरी or any question, then raise your hand and type your question in a chat box. After completion of our second session, definitely we will discuss with our expert. So our today's expert, Dr. L. Devarishi Sharma sir, Assistant Professor Soil Science and Multi-Technology Testing Center and Vocational Training Center, College of Horticulture, Tinjawal, Central Agriculture University, Imphal, Mizoram. So I request Honorable Dr. Sharma sir, please.
Yeah, madam. A very good afternoon to everyone. First of all, I would like to acclaim Dr. S.D. Somansi, Program Coordinator, Senior Scientist Head KVK JALNA-II for inviting me. And apart from him, I would like to show my gratitude to Dr. C.G. Sawant, who personally invited me for this one also, and also Mr. Farooq. Today, I will be talking on the topic. Let me share the slide. Hello, am I audible to you, everyone?
You are clearly audible to everyone, sir.
And what about my madam? Madam, kindly please tell me what about my slide? Is it visible to everyone?
No, sir.
It is not visible.
You can do not off your video, sir, and simultaneously you can share the PPTs also. You are co-host now, sir. Yeah, right.
I think now it is coming.
Now it is visible. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
You can use the screen share option.
Yeah, madam. Okay.
Slide share, sorry. Slide share.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, Okay, sir.
I think it's okay, madam.
Is it okay, sir? But please don't off your video, sir. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Now you can start.
Thank you. Yeah. So we will be discussing about management of organic matter for soil health and fertility. Or it also includes organic amendments available for soil reclamation or soil health and fertility. Here. Hello, madam.
Yes, sir.
Am I visible?
Wait for a second.
I mean, the slide, is it visible?
Yeah, slides visible, and
Okay.
I think light is not proper in your particular room, so it's okay. But you can start now, sir. Slide visible, clearly visible,
Okay.
and you are clearly
Okay.
audible. Right. Thank you, sir.
I think my internet connection is unstable, it seems.
No,
So,
sir. Don't have any
without
problem.
further
You can,
ado, without spending much time, let me, yeah,
yeah.
without
Okay, sir.
spending much time, let me plunge into the main point. So, one of the eminent scientists, Kyoichi Kumada, she proclaimed that without living organism and organic matter, the birth of soil is not possible. I think this very sentence is very fascinating. It seems without living organism, without us, there will be no organic matter. Without living organism and organic matter, the birth of soil is not possible. ये असंभव है. बिना living organism और organic matter के बिना soil develop करना असंभव है. Okay, in this today's speech, I'm going to encompass some of the objectives. Okay, so number one point is, what is soil organic matter? Important. Why is soil organic matter important? And the role of soil organic matter in soil biology. And number four is contribution of soil organic matter to soil quality and fertility. And the last one is managing of soil organic matter and soil food web habitat. So let me brief you something about what is soil organic matter. So we all know that these organic materials are intrinsic and essential components of all soils, whether it be the soil in cold deserts of tundra or the humid tropical Amazonian forest. Organic matter is ubiquitous. I mean, it is present everywhere. Whereas the body of the soil is constituted by the inorganic materials. One may look upon the organic matter as its life. Organic matter is what makes the soil a living, dynamic system that supports all life on this planet. Okay, and let me brief about some important why soil organic matter is very important. Okay, the immense importance of soil organic matter occurs from the following facts. Let me tell you some facts. Number one point is, it is the food source for microorganisms and soil fauna. Without organic matter, the soil would be almost sterile and consequently extremely infertile. Okay, without organic matter, let's for an instance, if there is no organic matter, I think the soil will be very infertile. Okay, since it plays a significant role in soil structure, minor importance in soil texture, but a significant, a substantial, it can bring a substantial change in soil structure. Another one is, it is the storehouse for nutrient supply or nutrient, especially particularly nitrogen supply to higher plants. There is very little inorganic nitrogen in soils, and much of it is obtained by conversion of the organic forms. Our plants are therefore dependent either directly or indirectly for their nutritional requirement of nitrogen on soil organic matter. And another important point is it also serves as a storehouse of phosphorus, sulfur, and thereby contributing significantly to the supply of these nutrients to higher plants. I think some of the students are here among the participants. Hello, madam.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Students are also participating in this program, or only the
only last year student, undergraduate.
Only last year student. So
yes,
for
yes.
undergraduate, what I am speaking right now is very important. Since you are going to appear for your JRF examination in 2 or 3 after 2 or 3 months, these things are very important. Okay, so for BSc students, one more important thing about this soil organic method is it is frequently asked in your JRF examination. In general, cultivated soils in temperate regions have high organic matter levels. Okay, in general, cultivated soils in temperate regions have high organic matter levels. It contains about 5 to 10%. Okay, in general, cultivated soil in temperate regions have high organic matter levels. It is about 5 to 10%. In the surface horizon, I am talking about surface horizon. Okay, surface horizon means 0 to 15 centimeter. Whereas in similar soils in the tropics have only 1/5 or 1/6 of organic matter. It means it is often less than 1%. So what can we perceive from this? What can we learn from this thing is in temperate regions, the organic matter level is very high. It is 5 to 10%. I am talking about we are discussing about the surface soil. But in the case of tropical region, the surface soil of tropical soil contains about less than 1% organic matter. Okay, and apart from this, apart from the nutrients within the soil organics themselves, organic matter contributes to nutrient release from soil minerals by weathering reactions and thus help in nutrient availability in soil. Okay, so during the decomposition of organic matter, many functional groups like carboxylic, phenolic, enolic are produced. This also helps. This also enhances. This also boosts the reactions of weathering. Okay, we are not talking about physical weathering. Here we are talking about chemical weathering. Okay, some of the chemical weatherings are hydrolysis, hydration, and etc. And another important influence of soil organic matter is on soil physical properties. So how organic matter influence soil organic the physical properties of soils. Okay, in case if you add soil organic matter, it will improve the soil structure. Soil structure means arrangement of primary soil particles, that is sensillently. Porosity. Okay, if porosity is better, then the aeration will be good. Aeration means exchange of carbon dioxide and hydrogen between the soil air and the atmospheric air. Okay, and water holding capacity. It can hold more water because of this organic matter. Drainage will be uniform. Okay, and etc. is direct consequence of organic matter in soils. The organic substance influence various soil processes leading to soil formation. Okay. Hello. Okay. Let me. So these are some of the materials. How organic matter are formed? Organic matter are formed from the decomposition of weeds, dry leaves, and cow dung. And this organic matter will have immense benefit on soil physical properties. Not only soil physical properties, it also enhance the soil chemical properties as well as the biological properties. Okay, so here I would like to draw your attention. The term soil organic matter refers to those organic materials which are a part of the soil matrix. Soil matrix means the solid, liquid, gas, the arrangement of soil solid, soil air, and soil water. That is called
Excuse
soil
me,
matrix.
sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, PPT is move नहीं होती.
It's not moving. Oh.
Ah.
Is it moving, madam? Madam, can you see?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Now, sir.
Okay. Okay. So the term soil organic matter refers to those organic materials which are a part of the soil matrix. Okay. This includes the little layer, which consists of little layer includes dead plant residues at the uppermost layer of the soil. Okay. Number B, it includes number second is partly decomposed, means half partially decomposed plant residues formed by the action of soil fauna and microorganisms on the litter. And number third is biological organic molecules. It includes both macromolecules as well as small molecules, which are components of plants or animal tissues. And proteins, proteins, carbohydrates, lignins, lipids, peptides, amino acids, organic acids, etc., etc. And this soil organic matter also contains humic substances, which are the stable end products of decomposition of plant and animal waste. Okay, here I would like to mention one important thing. Since we all know that since agricultural soils contain little litter and decomposed litter layers. Okay, since we all know that this one, agricultural soils contain little litter layers. Soil organic matter generally refers to non-humic substances, which constitute 10 to 15% of total organic materials, and the humic substances which comprise the largest fraction, 85 to 90%. Okay, you please kindly remember all those students who are listening right now. So soil organic matter generally refers to non-humic substances which constitute 10 to 15% of total organic materials. Okay. Next slide is about, it is all about the components of soil. The soil consists of 4 components. First one is, the dominant one is mineral. It constitutes about 45%, 5% of organic matter. The summation of mineral and organic matter is soil solid, and 25% of soil air and 25% of soil water. Why I am showing this slide is since we are learning about organic matter, so it is mandatory to show this slide. So we all know that the soil contains 5% of organic matter. So let's see, among these 5%, which one is the dominant and which one is the least. Okay. Okay. Okay, here among these 5%, 60 to 80% is humus. Okay, and in this soil organic matter, it also contains between 10 and 20% of living biomass. And not only this, in order to make up 100%, it also contains the same amount, 10 and 20% of active fraction. Okay, so it is also called, this slide is an extract from the living, the dead, and the very dead bulletin. It is an extract I took out from this extract, the living, the dead, and the very dead. giving is student. Student. Parcel. Oh, yeah. I'll come. Okay. So, students, this 5% includes 60 to 80% humus, 10 to 20% of living biomass, and but not the least, this active fraction 10 to 20%. So it is an extract of the living, the dead, and the very dead bulletin. Okay. Next slide. Let's go to next slide. Soil organic matter includes all organic components of the soil. Okay, it encompasses all organic components of the soil. Number one is living organism. It constitutes about less than 5%. Second component is fresh residue. It accounts for less than 10%. It also includes decomposing organic matter. Okay, out of which the active fraction constitutes 33% to 50%. And the last one is stable organic matter, that is humus. It also contributes about 33% to 50%. Okay, so living organism includes plant roots, microorganisms like fungi, bacteria, and macroorganisms of soils like worms. And fresh residues includes crop residues, slot roots, dead insects, animal manures, microbial secretion, etc. And decaying organic matter contains decaying leaf, stalk, partly recognizable and partially stabilized organic matter. And stabilized organic matter, this includes transformed recalcitrant organic matter or humus. Okay, this is an extract that I have taken from the book Brady and Will, 1996, Nature and Properties of Soils. Okay. Hello. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, sir. You are clearly audible to everyone.
Okay. And one more thing I would like to mention here, that is organic matter is the organic matter is the function of climate, time, vegetation, parent material, topography, and some other factors. Here I would like to draw some attention, like climate, specifically temperature and rainfall, plays one of the most important roles in determining the extent of soil organic matter accumulation. Okay, climate play a significant role in determining the extent of soil organic matter accumulation. And it has been observed that you have already learned in your first year, second year, but let me reiterate once again. It has been observed that soil organic matter contains decrease 2 to 3 times for every 10 degree Celsius rise in mean temperature. Okay, so this soil organic matter content decreases 2 to 3 times for every 10 degrees Celsius rise in mean temperature. Therefore, in warmer climates, soil organic matter levels are generally lower than in cooler regions. Okay, so this climate plays a significant role. As I told you, temperature is one of the important. It plays a significant role. That's why the warmer climates or the warmer region have lower soil organic matter level as compared to cooler regions. Okay, so let's continue Now let's come to the point. I have been derailed from the main point. So next is, what is humus? Humus is the end product. It is the end result of organic matter decomposition after the breakdown of living organism, fresh residues, decomposing materials, and stabilized organism will result in the formation of humus. Okay, so humus is the end result of organic matter decomposition and transformation into a complex dark brown amorphous heterogeneous structure that no longer resembles the decaying matter of origin. So here I'm telling a complex amorphous. It means we don't know the definite composition of humus. That's why we are using amorphous or heterogeneous or complex. The composition of humus is intricate. It will be very difficult to know the definite composition of humus. So that's why it is called amorphous in nature. So by the formation of humus, the decomposition is over. Now at that time, it is resistant to further decomposition, microbial decay, microbial decomposition. And this humus play a significant role in chemical and physical properties of soils, and it also plays a significant role in improving the growth and development of plants. Okay, so these are some of the properties of humus. Okay, this is also an extract taken out from the book Soil Fertility Management for Sustainable Agriculture, authored by James F. Kaur and Rajendra Prasad, and edition of 1997. Okay, here according to them, the properties of humus are, they have humus particles become bonded to clay silicate surface, leading to the formation of clay humus complexes. Okay, humus stores and releases soil nitrogen, and humus possesses buffering capacity. Okay, it also shows this humus also have the ability to show resistance to pH, and humus possesses high cation exchange capacity, and it also shows anion exchange capacity as well, and it also helps to abate the bad effects of contaminants like pesticides and other agricultural chemicals. Okay, that's why use of humus is very, very important. Not only this, in a recent study, here we are doing some research on vermicompost. After harvest, one of our teacher, his name is Dr. Roger Tangjam. He is a specialist in nematode. So he found some unusual, not that common nematodes inside the compost. But I don't know, I'm not familiar with that. I'm a greenhorn in that subject, means I'm just inexperienced. But because of him, I came to know that this humus also contains many nematodes that help to kill many pathogens. Okay, so use of humus, organic matter like humus, compost, FIM, sewage sludge, these are all very important. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, madam.
Yes, sir, बोलिए.
Madam. Ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, am I audible to everyone?
Yeah, you are clearly audible to everyone.
Yeah. And the next slide is, without I don't want to derail from the main this one. Hello, madam. Okay, so let's continue. Hello, madam.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so hello.
सर आवाज आ रही है आपकी?
हेलो। ओ
हाँ बोलिए।
what about
ठीक है।
मेरा जो स्लाइड है आप लोग को दिखाई दे रहा है?
हाँ दिखाई दे रहा है सर।
ओहो, okay, so let's continue.
यस सर।
Okay, here we can see, since we are talking about organic matter, we are learning about organic matter. Let's see. Okay, here you can see the change in color. Here you can see the change in color. Here 5%, the soils having 5% organic matter are darker in color as compared to soils having 1% organic matter. Hello, students.
Yes, sir, you are clearly audible. You just please do continue.
Okay, so it is due to the organic matter content, high organic matter content. It is due to the formation of humus complexes. Okay, so due to the lack of organic matter content, the soils are lighter in color. Okay, so maybe it is not related with the topic, but for students, let me the yellow color in soil is due to the presence of what mineral? Can anyone tell me? Hello, students. Okay. Yellow color in soil is due to the presence of limonite, or you can call it goethite, Goethite. And the red color in soil is due to the presence of hematite. Brown color in soil is due to the presence of maghemite. And dark color in soil is due to the presence of humus complexes, or due to the presence of titaniferous magnetite compounds. And what about black soils? Black soils is due to the presence of magnetite. And green color is due to the presence of the mineral glauconite. And the last one is the white color of soil is due to the presence of calcium carbonate. And the vibrant color, we call it mottled color, and it is due to the process of glaciation. That is called glacial gray. So you all know this thing. I'm just reminding you. Okay, here why I'm telling you is this. You should know that the dark color of soil is it indicates, it is the index that the soil contains more organic matter, okay, as compared to the lighter one. Okay, number one is just an photo from our lab. So here the last one, you can see the darker one. Okay, so with increasing level of organic matter, the solution color also becomes darker in shade. Okay, here you can see the low one, the first one is lighter in color, second one is medium. It contains 2%, it contains between 2% and 2.5%. But the last one you can see, the highest one, it contains 3% to 3.5%. Here you can see the change in color, and I'm just telling about the change in color. So with increase in organic matter, the color will change. The color will move towards the darker shades. Okay. So next one is this. This is another estimation of organic matter. Here we are going to test the active organic matter test. Here we are using the permanganate oxidizable carbon. Okay. Here also you can see. So with increase in organic matter content, the staining of permanganate also increases from left to right. You can see. It means more staining means of permanganate. It means there is more oxidation of with permanganate and the organic matter or organic carbon. Okay. Next is soil quality. How the level of organic matter. Why I just want to this one is how organic matter affects the soil quality. I just want to draw this point here. Okay. Soil quality, so you have already learned in your definition in your books also. Like, it is the capacity of a soil to function and thereby sustain productivity, maintain environmental quality, and promote plant and animal health. Okay. Here we are learning soil quality, but we never learn what are the factors that affect soil quality. Okay. What are the factors that affect soil quality? Number one, wide gap between nutrient demand and nutrient supply. Okay, न्यूट्रिएंट तो डिमांड कर रहा है मगर हम लोग सप्लाई नहीं कर रहे हैं, इससे क्वालिटी में खराबी आ जाता है. ओके, सेकेंड पॉइंट कुड बी हाई न्यूट्रिएंट टर्नओवर इन सॉइल प्लांट सिस्टम कपल्ड विद लो एंड इम्बैलेंस फर्टिलाइजर यूज. ये भी एक कारण हो सकता है कि इम्बैलेंस फर्टिलाइजर यूज. सो हम लोग फर्टिलाइजर मैन्योर देने से पहले सॉइल टेस्ट करना जरूरी है. सॉइल टेस्ट करने का सुविधा नहीं है तो हम लोग को उसका डिफिशियंसी सिम्टम्स में मास्टरी करना है. द थर्ड इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट इज emerging deficiency of secondary and micronutrients due to improper use of inputs such as water, fertilizers, pesticides, etc. Okay, so third point है ये है कि due to deficiency of secondary and mineral micronutrients may also affect soil quality. The next point is can be due to the insufficient use of organic inputs. And one more important and trending these days is acidification, acid soils and aluminum toxicity. The problematic soils का भाग आ गया इसमें. Development of salinity and alkalinity in soils. Development of adverse soil conditions such as heavy metal toxicity से soil quality में influence होता है. Disproportionate growth of microbial population responsible for soil sickness. And the last but not least is natural and man-made calamities such as erosion, deforestation occurring due to rapid industrialization and urbanization occur. So in order to maintain the soil quality, we need to balance between all three soil components, that is physical, chemical, biological. Okay, if the soil is very rich in NPK and the physical condition is poor, then we cannot call it a quality soil. So in order to become a quality soil, a good quality soil, it should have a balance between this physical. It should be good in physical conditions. It should have high nutrient content, and at the same time, in the meantime, it should contain a appreciable amount of microorganisms in the soil. After that, we can call it is a good quality soil. Okay. So here, how soil organic matter influence all three soil organic, all three components, that is physical, chemicals, and biological, and improve soil health. Okay, say organic matter also influences physical properties. It also influences chemical properties. Okay, hello, madam.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible to everyone?
Yeah.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
sir. You are clearly audible. Continue.
So how organic matter influence these three components, that is physical, chemical, and biological properties. Here we can see the next slide. So when you apply when we apply soil organic matter in the soil, it renders the following functions. So let's see about physical functions. It improves structural stability of soil at various scales. Okay, it also enhances the water retention properties of soil and thus water holding capacity, and it also changes the soil thermal properties. And in context to soil function, chemical function, it also improves, it also boosts the CEC of the soil. It also enhances the ability of soil to buffer capacity in pH. It also forms complexes cations. It also make the phosphorus available. Okay, reduces concentration of toxic cations and promotes binding of soil organic matter to soil minerals. This is also an excerpt I have taken from CSIRO 2004. From that bulletin, I have it is just a clipping, a small cut from that bulletin. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You
can
are clearly
continue.
audible.
Yeah. So here we are coming how this organic matter play a vital role of soil biology also. Okay, here soil organic matter is central to soil quality assessment, as it influences several soil properties including infiltration rate, bulk density, aggregate stability, cation excess capacity, and biological activity, all of which are related to number of key soil functions. Okay, the effect of physical and chemical degradation of soils are quite obvious, but biological degradation due to loss of specific soil organic matter fraction and the microbial communities dependent upon them are insidious. So a large, diverse, and active population of soil organisms may be the most important indicator of a healthy soil. I just want to draw this attention here. A large, and diverse and active population of soil organisms may be the most important indicator of a healthy soil. But a poor understanding of microbial diversity, function, relationship has meant that there is very little progress in identifying such indicators. So, for a working definition of soil biological quality and ease of analysis, biological activity fraction of soil organic matter and biochemical attributes of soil have proven more useful. Okay, so one of the scientists, eminent scientist, his name is Sir Jenkinson. Yes, he proclaimed it. He said, soil microbial biomass is the eye of the needle through which all organic material that enters the soil must pass. Okay, so here soil microbial biomass is the eye of the needle through which all organic materials that enters the soil must pass. Let me translate in a lucid language, like in order to become humus or in order to become organic matter, the first prerequisite thing is soil organic matter, soil microorganism. Without soil organic matter, without soil microorganism, it is impossible to decompose, to become organic matter, because uh, organism is required to decompose the uh, plant material, animal residues, etc., etc. Hello, am I audible to everyone? Hello, hello,
Yes, sir.
am
Yes,
I
sir. You are
audible?
clearly audible.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in the next slide, it is very interesting. It's very intriguing slide. This is also one of the clipping from Sir James V. Reddy. Life in the soil. Here you can see. You won't imagine this thing. Okay. Before I also deny. It cannot be happen. But at last, I also consider that it's happening. So here we can see food web pyramid in 1 square meter of soil. In 1 square meter of soil, what is going on? Let's see. It also contains vertebrates. It also have snails and slugs, worms, earthworms. The numbers are given here, and insects, myriapods, spiders, rotifiers, tardigrades, springtails, mites, nematodes, protozoa, bacteria, and actinomyces. These are the organisms present in 1 square meter of soil. This is the food web pyramid. So it was taken out from the Life in the Soil journal. It was published in the year 2007. Okay, let me show you some photographs. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir. You can.
Yeah, these are some of the photographs of soil microflora. Number of first plate is bacteria. Second is the image of actinomycetes. Third is the green color is of algae, and another one is fungi. And let's come to soil microfauna or mesofauna. Number 1 is nematode. Number 2 is mite. Number 3 is protozoa, and number 4, last one is springtail. Let's go to macrofauna. So these are some of the macrofauna found in the soil, which also plays a significant role in weathering also. And these are some of the microorganisms live in association with plants, roots, and excrete nutrient and sticky substance. So you can see the green one in the left side. We are seeing the bacterial rhizosphere formation with alfalfa roots, and in the extreme right is the VAM, vesicular herbuscular mycorrhizal fungi on plant roots. Okay, these are the photos, some of the photos, and this is endomycorrhizal fungi excreting globamine glue. So after this, what is the relationship between organic matter and soil structure? So one of the famous scientists, who is also an Indian, Sir Ratan Lal, he said soil structure is a key factor in the functioning of soil. Soil structure is a key factor in the functioning of soil, and its ability to support plant and animal life and moderate environmental quality, with particular emphasis on soil carbon sequestration and water quality. So let's come to how soil organic matter enhances soil aggregation. Okay, this is also a clipping from from the book Soil Mineral Organic Matter Microorganism Interaction, written by Sir P.M. Huang in 2004. Here how soil aggregation is enhanced by the presence of organic matter. Okay, let me tell you something here. You have ever heard about, I think you have heard about this thing, particulate organic matter, POM. Particulate organic matter greater than 50 micrometer represents a significant proportion of the slow pool of soil organic matter and is important in maintaining the stability of macro aggregates. Macro aggregates, the size of macro aggregates is greater than 250 micron meter. Okay, particulate organic matter, that is POM, less than 53 micron meter represents a significant proportion of the slow pool of soil organic matter, but it is an important thing in maintaining the stability of macro aggregates. So in order to become a macro aggregate, particulate organic matter is required. Hello everyone. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, madam. Am I audible to everyone?
Yeah, you are clearly audible. Please
Okay. Okay. Here, microbial biomass constitutes about 2 to 4% of the soil organic matter and represents the fraction that is responsible for the energy and nutrient cycling and regulation of organic matter transformation. Okay. Second is, the next slide is soil aggregation. So here you can see this is the conceptual diagram of aggregate hierarchy. It is also one of the excerpts taken out from the Jestro and Miller 1998, and the name of the book is and the name of the bulletin is Soil Processes and the Carbon Cycle. Okay, here you can see how soil aggregation takes place. You can see the brown one, the whole one, and without a whole one, the red one, green one. This all contributes to the aggregation of soil. Okay, this one, it includes plant. In order to aggregate the micro aggregate, these components are contributing. Number one is plant and fungal debris. Okay, silt size micro aggregates with microbially derived organomineral associations. Number third is clay microstructure, and number last is POM, means particulate organic matter. Okay, particulate organic matter greater than 53 micrometer is important in maintaining the stability of macro aggregates. Here we are talking about micro aggregates, but if the particulate organic matter is greater than 53 micrometer, then it's important in maintaining the stability of macro aggregates. And here in clay microaggregates, okay, there are many reactions between clay minerals and humus substances. There are primarily responsible for the formation of stable soil aggregates with important consequences in improving almost all soil properties. Here I would like to tell you one more thing. The formation of clay humus complexes also retards microbial decomposition of humus. You should remember this one. This is very important. The formation of clay humus complexes also retards microbial decomposition of humus. In mineral soils, almost all humus occur in combination with clay. So there will be less microbial decomposition in minerals. In spite of this, the picture of clay humus complexes in soil is still not very clear. And the next photo is about the interaction between roots and fungal hyphae. Okay, roots and fungal hyphae, and here you can see white color thread like this is the hyphae, and microbial blues. This white thread like structure is very helpful in stabilizing soil macroaggregates, and it also promotes good soil structure. Okay, here you can see the white. This is the hyphae. This is the colony of bacteria on humus aggregates. Okay, this is exopolysaccharides. Polysaccharides also play a significant role in soil aggregation. Here, this is the bacterial polysaccharides. Okay, the next one is the fungal hyphae. It is just like the same. The fungal hyphae attaches to clay particles via polysaccharide glue. And this is the fungal mycelium. The collection of hyphae is called mycelium. Okay, fungal mycelium stabilizing microorganisms. And this one is for actinomycetes filament stabilizing soil structure. You can see. And here, this is all about organic matter and soils with low organic matter and soils with high organic matter. So if the soils are low in organic matter, when you put water, then it will disperse, it will deflocculate. So, and the soils that contain high organic matter are stable to they have water stable aggregates. They will not disperse easily, since organic matter plays a significant role in aggregation of soil. Next one is the role of organic matter in soil fertility. Okay, this organic matter have a significant influence on cation exchange capacity, anion exchange capacity, nitrogen mineralization, and other slow release fertility, and source of NPK, and as well as micronutrients, both cationic and anionic micronutrients. So how we will manage organic matter as well as the habitat? So the first important point is what we are going to do is keep the soil covered. पूरा साल में हम लोग जमीन को कवर करके रखना है. कैसे? Living crops, we can use living crops, crop residues, living cover crops, kill cover crop mulches, organic mulches. And second point is feed the soil. After harvesting, we should not forget to replenish the nutrients that have been taken out by the soil. Okay, supply carbon and minerals. How we will feed the soil? हम soil को कैसे feed करेंगे? By through green manures, cover crops, compost, carbon pulses, and minerals. Minerals, they are phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, sulfur. And another measure is reduce tillage. We have to cut down the tillage. Okay, minimum till, no till, or surface cultivation. And here you can see tillage with humus management. Okay, ये हम लोग अच्छा preventive measures है consider करते हैं, मगर tillage neglecting humus management, we should avoid this thing. Okay, tillage करो मगर फिर भी organic matter को manage करो तो ठीक है. आप tillage कर रहे हैं, matter को अच्छा से देख नहीं रहे तो हम लोग उसको avoid करना है. Okay, another one is biocomplexity, which is all about microorganisms above and below ground. Cover crop mix कीजिए, नहीं तो crop diversity or intercropping. So 5 things to know about cover crops. Cover crops करने के लिए ये criteria होने. They should have possess this criteria. It should have multifunction. Choice of plant is also very important. It should promote growth of cover crop biomass. It should serve as mulch as well as green manure, and it also helps in, it also enhances or promotes breakdown of organic matter and consequently results in formation of humus. So these are the photo. यहाँ में कवर कर रहा है स्टोर से. ये फोटो है नो टिल सोयाबीन का, बिना टिलेज वाला कल्टीवेशन का. और ये एक फोटो है राइजोबियम नोड्यूल्स ऑन लेग्यूम्स. So here you can see an important and intriguing fact about nitrogen. Okay, so here above each acre of earth contains 36 tons of nitrogen. This is I think this is very interesting, even though it is very simple, but it's very interesting. Here above each acre of earth contains 36 tons of nitrogen. These are the photos of rhizobium nodules. Here you can see the nodules within the rhizosphere. And these are the overall effect of soil organic matter incorporation in soil. If you add organic matter, then there will be increased biological activity and diversity. So if there is increased biological activity and diversity in the soil, it will have microbial diversity. This microbial diversity, if it contains bacteria, fungi, everything, many diversity, then it will reduce many soil-borne diseases, and consequently it will lead to healthy plant. And if the activity and population of organic matter is high in a soil, then it will enhance the decomposition, and after decomposition, it will lead to aggregation. It will increase the aggregation. It will also help in the formation of humus, and it will also help in the release of nutrients, and consequently to healthy plants. And the last one is compost. We already, this is very infamous part, compost. So it's very high. It is very good in it contains high amount of nitrogen. It also helps in maintaining the thermal properties of soil. It also improves the aeration of soil. Not only this, it also sometimes can alter, if we are using frequently, you can alter the texture, even though it is a permanent character. But if we are using this thing for a longer period of time, then it can alter the particle size. Not only this, it also improves the porosity, moisture level, and microbes. So these are the phases of composting. Okay, initially there will be development of the population of bacteria will be high rapidly initially, and in the second stage, the cooling phase, here fungi will develop, the fungi population will increase, and after this cooling phase there will be maturity phase. At that time, our ground animals like earthworms play a significant role in the formation of in the course of formation of humic acids. And the last one is, this is a rating. It differs from place to place, but on average, we used to recommend like this. And this is the scanned electron microscopy of compost particles. Okay, this is the scanned electron microscopy of compost particles. And another alternative is we can use worm compost, and it means vermicompost. We can use vermicompost. So it is also rich in nutrients. It also contains high activities of organism. It is also good source of humic acid. It also contain a humongous amount of hormones. It is also a fine. It also contains many enzymes, and it also helps in giving as I said before, it's also very rich in same like compost only. And here, what are the goals for soil organic matter management? So these are the goals: till the soil as little as possible, and grow as many different species of plants as possible through rotations and diverse mixture of cover crops. Keep living plants in the soil as long as possible with crops and cover crops. And last but not the least is keep the soil surface covered with residue year round. So with these few slides, I would like to wind up my presentation. I thank everyone for bearing the whole session. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions, if you have any queries, please revert it.
If you have any query or any question regarding this topic, you can ask to our expert. And you don't have any query, that means you are just physically present in the session.
Yeah.
Like your lecture. But you don't forget, this is a training sessions. This is not a lecture in the classroom. So if you have any question, you raise your hand, otherwise type in a chat box. Otherwise, unmute yourself and ask the question directly to our expert.
Hello, Dr. Sharma. Hello, sir. I'm audible.
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much, sir, for your
Ah.
precious time and nice presentation.
Yeah, sir.
All the students and their all participants are very kindly. That lecture will be very good, and for future purpose, that organic farming and soil condition with natural farming.
Yes, sir. I'm listening,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
And
And thank you to Dr. Chandu also, sir.
yeah, Sandhu. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, sir. Please convey message to Dr. Chandu, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure.
Yes, sir. And sir, it's my request, near future, also your guidance will be make sure in that way to natural farming for nature conservation, sir.
Oh, you, sir, you should not say about this one guidance. We will discuss. We will go together. This is not about okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I am also
In
very thankful to you also for inviting me in such a fascinating training program.
It's our pleasure, sir. It's our Krushi Vignan Kendra's pleasure for such a kind personality and knowledgeable person with us, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you once again, sir, to join with us and share your very valuable guidance along with a very nice and very informative presentation with us. We are very kind and grateful to you, sir. And again, I request you to, whenever we organize a training session like organic farming and training session related to soil, definitely we invite you, and I hope